Good morning and good evening, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. How do you get running total in SQL? This is also very much asked question in the SQL interviews. Let me explain with the example. I wanted to create one table. The table is, having a movie name and day collections, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 collections, and what is the amount collected. So Bahubali movie, day 1 is 10,000 rupees, day 2 is 20,000, day 3 is 15,000, like that. So you need to create one more column here called running total. In the running total, RT means running total, the day 1 collections will be 10,000 rupees here. This is day 1. Day 2, this value plus this value, 10,000 plus 20,000, it will be 30,000 rupees. This is the running total, right? Day 3, this value plus this value, 30,000 rupees plus 15,000 rupees, it will be 45,000 rupees. This is day 3 collections, total collections. And this value plus this value is equivalent to 45,000 plus 25, it will be 70,000 rupees. Like that, you have to get not only the collected amount, this is original data, this is what is called running total. Day 1, 10,000 rupees. Day 2, this 10,000 rupees plus this 20, that is 30. 30,000 rupees plus 15,000 rupees, this is 45. 45 plus 25, it will be 70. So how do you get running total? This column in SQL. This is the question people are going to be asking. So earlier, we were writing very complex and complicated, query, but today you will be able to use simply a over class, that is window function. However, we use ranking function here. In place of the ranking function, you can use simply aggregate function, sum of C balance over order by account ID. Here, you can use a day number in that table. Okay, day number we can use and you will be able to get the running total. I wanted to go and try to create the table first. So what is the table I'm talking about? Use iBank. Now that table called movie collections. If the table exists, let me go and execute this. Is it there? It is not there. You get blank. If it is there, this will become true. If you get at least one row from this query, you will be able to get one record, then it will become true. True means it is going to be dropping. So I don't have anything. This query will not get executed. So you need to go and try to execute all of them. If it is not there, that will create. If it is there, it is going to be dropping. Click on execute, it would have created. Now, if you see, if you execute this, you will be able to get one row. If you're getting this row, then this will become true, exist become trues, then it will delete and create. Okay, if it is not there, it will skip, it will directly create, right? If it is there, now it will go and try to drop and create. Now it would have created again. Now this table is available without data. This is my table. Now I wanted to only uh, take this data and try to only insert Bahubali data day 1, day 2, day 3 collections. I wanted to show this and this is my data. Now, how do you rate the query? It is very, very simple. Movie name and a day number and a collected amount, sum of collected amount over, this is window function, order by. So I wanted to sort the data based on the day 1, day 2, day 3. So order by day number ascending as a running a total. So this is very, very simple thing, interesting. You can simply say star also fine. So put star. So all the columns plus one column will get created, but writing star is not appreciated. Write all the column names always and put the comma and write this sum of, this is a aggregated function I can use with the over clause. So this is very, very easy. You will be able to get 10,000, 30,000, 45, and 70,000. But if you have some more data here, so execute this. I wanted to go and try to execute this and try to see what will happen. It is going to be continuously giving the data. It is not going to break anything. It is going to be sorting day 1, this movie. So this, right? It is not correctly giving, it is giving something else here. It is going to be taking the data and grouping it together So when you have different, movies, what you need to do, order by, you can use partition by clause here. So only one thing you need to do, because each movie, I need to have separate collections. I cannot combine all of them. So if you don't have, different movies, you can use order by day one. Otherwise, partition by movie name, order by day number, and running total. Same thing, extra this. Let me go and try to execute this. It will give you Bahubali. Have you seen? This is running total. And Pushpa, the running total 20,000, 20,000. You can read the data clearly in your Excel sheet, right? So always copy paste the data and try to read it properly and increase the font. Right, increasing the font is always recommended. You can read the data clearly and see what is going to be happening. Okay, this is Bahubali movie. You can see this data with a different color. This is a Pushpa movie. 10,000 rupees, 10,000, 20,000, 30. 30 plus 15, 45. 45 plus 25, 70. Now again, Pushpa is one more group. Starting day collection 20,000, 20 plus 50, 70, and 70 plus 55, 125 plus 34, 159 plus 12,000, 171. So this is how you should be able to use a partition by on the movie name, right? So like that, you should be able to write. If it is account master table, account ID name, C balance, sum of order by account ID, running total. Okay. And same thing you can use. So with the help of, but branch ID, I'm going to be using it. Within the branch, I need to have the running total. Now, if you need running total, before, window functions, over clause means window function. Before window functions, we were writing like this: select account ID, name, C balance, branch ID. A select clause, within that we write one more select clause. See how difficult it is. So this is a complicated query. I have taken this as a M and order by account ID. Then I'm writing one more select statement, select sum of AM1. What is AM1? So AM1 is this table. So this from a master AM1 word, very complicated. So what is this query? A query in the from clause is called as a derivative table. A query, this query is available in the select clause. This query is called as a subquery. This is subquery. Okay, this is one example. Query can be written in the select clause also. Select account ID, name, C balance, branch ID, comma, select sum AM1 C balance from account master as AM1, where AM1 account ID, see, AM1 account ID, and you're going to be, taking AM. This is AM1, this is AM. So this table account ID, this table account ID, you're mapping and doing a lot of comparisons. This is very much complicated. See, anybody can write the query. Now, do you think that a normal guy can write this kind of a query? It will be very difficult. But this query is straightforward. This query is straightforward, right? So any complex things will will become very easy in the next versions, because new features will be added. Earlier we were writing this kind of a tables. A query can be written in the select clause as well. This query is called as a subquery. A query in the where clause is called as a subquery. A query in the from clause is called as a derivative table, right? Now this is one more way. Here I am taking from account master table, see, AM account ID, blah blah, then I am inner joining with the same table, right? So same table AM and same table AM1. What is this called as self join? So I'll say AM1 account ID less than or equal to this, and many more things we were writing to get the running total earlier, but this was very complicated method. Never use also. People may ask you in the interview, do you know how do you get running total? And don't use ranking functions. Write the logic with the help of a self join. You can tell them that I never implemented in my previous project. Okay, we never write self joins. We have written only using ranking function. That is the better way. See, remembering the syntax, understanding the syntax is very complex and complicated. But still, you will be able to get this. No, I don't recommend and implement like this. Okay. Na? So, very easy. You will be able to go right like this. If it's straightforward, you can use like this. Otherwise, you can have over a class. So you can use partition by class and partition by movie, order by day number, running total. So this is a single query. You should not be keeping comma here. If you keep comma, it will create a lot of issues, right? And execute this. This is simplest things. What is the learning point? Over a class will not take not only the ranking functions, you can also implement your aggregate, average, sum, count, all these things can be used, right? This is the simplest thing, how you will be able to get the running total in your queries. Do you have any questions to ask?